Hello and welcome to Library Connection. I'm your hostess, Mandy Cantrell. I'm Youth Services Director at the B.B. Comer Memorial Library. First of all, before we get started with the show, I want to thank TV47 for all they do to help us make our events known to the community and other things going on in our area, and especially to Robert for all the help he gives me personally in making these programs work. Today, I'm very excited. I have Terry Morris and Lucille Anderson. We're here to talk about the Sylacauga Tourism Committee. This is, I don't know, is this a new committee or to me it seems a little new, but maybe not. Maybe it's been around a while.
Yes, it's been around since 2008.
Oh, wow.
Started by Dr. Ted Spears.
Oh, well, we love him at the library.
Yes. We're under the umbrella of the Chamber of Commerce,
Okay.
and they got it started. It's kind of like a spin-off or something that the Chamber, I guess, was working on, and they decided they needed another group to branch out, so he got quite a few people to be on that board. We started with 15, and then we got down to 2, but we never stopped the progress of what we were working on.
That's great.
So we trying to rebuild right now.
Well, good.
Yes.
Well, now you guys are the co-chairs of the committee, so tell our viewers a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and a little bit about you here.
You want me first?
Ladies first, I think.
First.
Go ahead, Lucille.
I'm Lucille Anderson. I'm retired from CVS Pharmacy after 28 years. I worked with the Sylacauga Planning Commission for like 20-something years, can't remember. American Promise. I worked with the Sylacauga Beautification Council.
Okay.
So we have 4 kids that went to school in the Sylacauga school system. They don't live here anymore. They all scattered. But I like doing the beautification and working with things in the city to help promote our city.
Oh, that's great.
So that's where I spend my retiree time doing now after I retired.
Good. And how about you, Terry?
Well, my name's Terry Morris, and I've been around here majority of my life, except when I was in service. I retired from American Color Graphics.
Okay.
And I'm involved in the Beautification Council. I'm president of the Beautification Council, and member of the Tree Commission, and co-chair of the Tourism Committee, and also a vice commander to American Legion Post 45. And I enjoy working and doing things around Sylacauga to help improve Sylacauga.
Great. Thank you for your service to our country, though. Thank
you
you for that. Well, it sounds like you guys, even though you're retired, you're very active in several things. So the tourism committee is not all that you do. I know, a lot of things going on. But everything you're involved in is to help Sylacauga.
Right.
So,
everything.
So we thank you. I'm from here in Sylacauga. Lived here my whole life, except for 3 years at school at Auburn. But and I love it here, and I appreciate people like you.
We were transferred here. My husband worked for Michael's Plumbing Company, if you remember that one.
Yes.
He was transferred here in we'll forget that.
Okay.
But anyway.
A while ago.
We've been here over 50 years, so this felt like this was home. So
well, good.
I stayed after he passed away, and I just stayed. The kids are like in Georgia, Florida, and Denver, but I stayed here because I couldn't pick where I wanted to go live.
Oh, well, good.
Yes.
And now doing all this good work to help our community better.
Yes.
I guess having lived here all my life, I've never really thought about tourists. I guess, I know what we have here, but when I think of tourism, I think of, well, I'm going to Orlando or I'm going to, New York or somewhere. But there are things here in Sylacauga that people want to come and see.
Yes,
I know.
Yes,
that.
we have quite a few things here that people want to see, but they need to know how to get there.
That's true. That's true. So your committee, the tourism committee, I know you said you were at 15, you were down to 2. You're kind of rebuilding,
we're
getting
rebuilding
new members
now with the help of Connie Wright.
Oh yes.
Yes, we're rebuilding our membership, and we're restructuring our whole concept by changing it from retiree tourism to just tourism, because in order to have someone come in to retire, you have to have some accommodations
Right.
for them to pay. And right now, we don't need to promote something we don't have adequate accommodation for someone that's going to retire here.
Well, that's right. That's right. Well, tell me, what kind of things are people looking for, tourists in our area? What do we have to offer tourists?
Oh, we got, of course, the marble.
Yeah, I'm glad you said the Marble Festival first.
Marble Festival, you know, it's
Yeah.
it's a really big thing in Sylacauga. This thing is renowned all over the world now, you know. I mean,
Yes,
people's
it is.
coming here just to see what we got.
Yeah, I do know that because they come in to see us at the library a lot. People during the festival, especially people from all over. Oh, we're from Georgia. I met a girl from Spain. Her brother was a carver, but I was like, wow. Okay, but a lot of people come in to view the sculptures, so that's great for our community too. But we have a lot of other things to offer too.
The quarry,
Yes.
Looking there. In Lake Howard, I didn't know where Lake Howard was. I had been here all this time, but I work retail, and anybody that works retail know you don't have very much time.
No, gosh, no.
And when we were off, we left town. We didn't stay in town. And so the retiree tourism, we went on a tour, and that's when we found where Lake Howard is. I said, I bet it's quite a few people in town that do not know where Lake Howard is or know how to get there. So I work with the late Sam Wright and Tommy Woolley, and they work with the State Department to give us permission to put a sign up on Highway 21 to direct the people where Lake Howard was and all the activities that go on at Lake Howard.
Yes, there's kayaking and canoeing.
Biking trail, walking track,
the trail over there.
camping. When I went there, I went like, oh gosh, I didn't know this was here.
Right here. You don't have to drive out of town to go.
You don't have to drive out of town.
To go fishing.
Yeah, well, fishing's a big thing in Sylacauga too, you know.
At Lake Howard?
We've got there, and we got Lake, we got lakes around us, all around us, you know. And Sylacauga is about the central location of all of it, you know.
Oh, goodness. I don't fish that much, so I didn't know that. And that's a sport or just a leisure activity for people?
Yeah, fishing's a big sport now. It's a sport.
Relaxing. Well, good. That's great. Now, I know you said you work with the State Department to put up signs. You don't just put up a sign if you want to.
No, not on state highways.
Okay.
Highway 21, we had to get the state permission. In fact, Sam had the sign in his office about 2 years before we could put them up. They were working on the road, so they could not put them up until they finished the road work. And then on Highway 21, when we had a seminar with the Planning Commission, the instructor didn't know how to get to downtown Sylacauga.
Okay.
They passed it and go all the way down to 21 off of like going to Alexander City, and then come in. So we got with the State Department and got permission to put a sign up that says downtown Sylacauga, right at the intersection of 280 and Fort William. And so that was one of the things we had to do. But other signage that we have, even the welcome sign on 21, we had to get the state permission.
Right. Oh, there it is. There's one.
Yes, that's we had to get the State Department to get us with that sign. And that particular sign has some history to it.
Oh.
That is old marble that we had gotten from
The first sign? Let's go back.
the first sign. Those bricks are from Avondale Mills.
Oh.
And the marble is from the Sylacauga High School old gym that we had.
Oh my! I'm so.
Right.
I did not know that.
Yes. That is an historic sign, and the land that is sitting on was donated to us by Jerry and Mrs. Fielding.
Oh, wonderful.
So we had a lot of people that helped us out with that, and we worked on that for about 7 years, getting people to donate and funding. After we got so much funding, the city matched our funds.
Oh, wonderful.
Alabama Power was a major player in that.
Right.
But
we've got more to say about that. I know you do, but we're going to pause for a commercial break. Hope you'll join us after the commercial.
Hi, it's Shawnee McNeil at South First Bank. This is a great time for you to buy or build a new home. or maybe refinance your present mortgage. Our rates are the lowest they've been in years, and that means saving you money. We've been helping our customers become homeowners in this area for nearly 70 years, and we can make our approvals right here in the office, and that means saving you time. We're located here in downtown Sylacauga. Come in and find South First, a better way to bank.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Not getting a good night's sleep? Come into King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga and let us help you get that good night's sleep you deserve. We carry the best quality mattresses at the best prices from Restonic, King Cole, and Park Place. Eurotop Queen mattresses start at $199. Check out our Restonic Cabot Eurotop mattress with 1,000 individually pocketed coils, marvelous middle for back support, and comfort gel memory foam. King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga. Best quality at the best prices.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
As the designated Champ City, Sylacauga is dedicated to being sure that every child has a healthy meal.
Join us in spreading the word that healthy meals are available to children 18 and under as a part of Get Healthy Talladega County's after school and summer meals program.
Remember, every meal matters. So get up and get moving.
Get healthy Sylacauga. Get healthy Talladega County.
It all starts with you.
Hello and welcome back to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell. I'm talking with the co-chairs of the Tourism Committee here in Sylacauga. Terry Morris and Lucille Anderson are joining me, and we were talking about the sign that's on 21, right? I know you had something else to say about that.
Yeah, I was going to say that Morris Marble out here is one that designed all that lettered and all on there, and they've done a beautiful job on it.
Beautiful, yeah.
They really did, and it turned out beautiful. The sign did. Perfect.
And I'm still amazed that you said it took several years to get just. And somebody, I guess we need a committee like you to deal with the State Department and all the other people that you have to deal with.
We had Tommy Woolley at that time to help us out, and Reed Calfee stepped up to the plate and sent his workers out to help us out in getting that done. The problem wasn't, we don't have any funding, so we had to raise funds. And we had so many people that stepped up to the plate and donated. We had Coosa Valley Medical Center. We had Tommy Woolley. And they, like I said, Alabama Power was a major player. And one of the biggest accomplishments was getting the land donated. Because we couldn't have placed it without that. But the drawback on that was the State Department. You had to find the right location, and we had like 3 different locations that we thought we could place the sign, but we could not because of the state restriction. So, and that's when Mr. and Mrs. Fielden came to the plate and said, we have this land. And they worked that out with Mayor Heigl. They was working with that together.
Wonderful.
So that's how we went through that. And Reed Calfee and his crew got to work with it, and the person that we had to lay the bricks for us, they Emery's. They were at Emery's, and they changed hands. I don't know how they did that, but we didn't have our bricklayer anymore.
Oh no!
So Reed Calfee with his crew found someone to do the bricks, and he put the bricks up the weekend of our dedication.
Oh, wow.
Right, he put the bricks up. I'm surprised they didn't fall over because they were still wet. But when we did the dedication, they had it done 3 days before we made our dedication that they did the bricks. But ASAFAR donated the bricks for us. Right.
Well, it's nice to hear our community coming together. Different businesses, individuals sharing their time and their talents, their skills, and their money.
Right. And Heritage Plastic donated the rough piece of marble that we have. We weren't going to brick around it. We wanted natural because it was going on for
Is that the second sign?
Right.
We've got,
148.
Let's see what that second sign looks like. There it is.
Now, we haven't printed that yet, so we're hoping that it can be printed like that. We kind of scaled it down a little bit because of the fact that we didn't have the funding.
Well,
and like I said, the marble was free, and Morris Marble is doing it for us at a reduced price.
Oh, that's nice.
He's fantastic. He and Robin. Robin does the writing. We need to put that in there. Robin does the writing.
Well, that's important. That's very
she
important.
She does a great job.
Right.
She does a great job.
And this sign is going where?
On 148. We have the foundation already poured.
Okay.
We're just waiting for it to be the writing to go on it, and then we'll place it on 148.
Wow. It's going to be real nice when you come down by the radio station coming into town there.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the right. You'll be looking at it when you come down that hill.
Yeah.
It's going to be real pretty.
Oh, I bet it will. Well, thank you for your...
Right.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm going to say, and also Alabama Power donated on that. They call it a Gateway Grant.
Oh,
They
okay,
donated the
good.
funding to get that done.
Good, good. Well, I guess, when you think of putting up signs, most people think, well, put one on 280 on both sides. But there are a lot of other roads into Sylacauga.
Right.
And people are coming from Talladega, from Ashland, all those different places, and you want them to know that we're here.
You're here. You're in Sylacauga.
That's great. That's great. So that's all the signs we have in the works right now.
Right now, that's all the signs we have in the works. And we basically have everything covered except for the Goodwater Highway.
We want to do Goodwater Highway if we can in the future. We're looking at a location to do that.
Okay. Always something to work on, isn't it?
Right.
Great.
Right now, we're working on brochures. And Laura Strickland at the Chamber is working on pamphlets for the brochures to put in there all the things that we have to do, places we have to see, places we have to eat, just different areas of things that we have in Sylacauga that people can see and do while they're doing here. So we started out taking those pamphlets when we went on vacation. And whenever we stopped at rest stops in different places, we would leave our pamphlets.
Oh, really?
Every member had a stack handful of pamphlets that whenever we traveled, we took those pamphlets and we put them in rest stops.
Oh, how nice.
And then when we would go back, we would see if they were still there.
Yeah.
And I always went the Florida way, so I left the pamphlets there. So when we go back, I would stop in those same rest stops to see if those pamphlets were still there, and they weren't. So I don't know if the people just picked them up or the people in the rest stop area took them out.
No, I bet they did. Maybe they did.
But that's what we do to try to promote the city and let people know where these things are in the city. But the pamphlet is really good. I wish we had one here so we could have shown what it looks like. But Laura's done a fantastic job on getting that done. And we're supposed to be distributing those out to different places in the city so people can see those.
Good. Well, great. Well, I know Laura does a great job at the Chamber. And we have a lot to offer here in Sylacauga. We just need to let people know about it.
We need to let people know.
Well, we're going to pause for another commercial break, and we'll be back to talk some more.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
As a designated Champ City, Sylacauga is dedicated to being sure that every child has a healthy meal.
Join us in spreading the word that healthy meals are available to children 18 and under as a part of Get Healthy Talladega County's after school and summer meals program.
Remember, every meal matters. So get up and get moving.
Get healthy Sylacauga. Get healthy Talladega County.
It all starts with you.
Hi, it's Shawnee McNeil at South First Bank. This is a great time for you to buy or build a new home, or maybe refinance your present mortgage. Our rates are the lowest they've been in years, and that means saving you money. We've been helping our customers become homeowners in this area for nearly 70 years, and we can make our approvals right here in the office, and that means saving you time. We're located here in downtown Sylacauga. Come in and find South First, a better way to bank.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Not getting a good night's sleep? Come into King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga and let us help you get that good night's sleep you deserve. We carry the best quality mattresses at the best prices from Restonic, King Cole, and Park Place. Eurotop Queen mattresses start at $199. Check out our Restonic Cabot Eurotop mattress with 1,000 individually pocketed coils, marvelous middle for back support, and comfort gel memory foam. King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga. Best quality at the best prices.
Hello and welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Terry Morris and Lucille Anderson, who are the co-chairs of the Sylacauga Tourism Committee. Now, we started talking about what brings tourists to Sylacauga. We talked about the marble here, of course. What else brings people to Sylacauga?
Well, a lot of sporting events in Sylacauga. You know, we have a lot of wonderful ball teams in Sylacauga,
Yeah.
especially in baseball and basketball,
Right.
of course football too.
Yeah.
So that brings a lot of people in for tournaments and stuff.
I think there's one going on right now, and there was one maybe a week or two ago. So
Yeah.
I see a lot of people in town for that.
So that's a big factor in people coming to Sylacauga.
That's right. They got to have somewhere to eat, somewhere to stay,
Yes.
something to do. We've seen some of them come in the library. You can tell they have their team shirts on. They're just looking around, looking for something to do. So that's
Yeah, I
great.
noticed that the new shopping center, of course, Chick-fil-A has really
Oh,
really aided Sylacauga a lot because
yeah.
I've been out there several times. It's always a lot of people there. It's always loaded up with people, and it's really a big asset to Sylacauga.
It is.
Sure is.
In the new area. So that's sporting events, farm links.
Farm Link. We have people that I've had people to call and want to know how to get there. They're coming in for the holidays or different events. So they want to know where Farm Link is, and they have a wonderful restaurant. We've eaten. My kids took me there one day for lunch.
Good.
And they have wonderful food, and I didn't realize you could just go there and eat.
Right.
But
Oh, yeah.
yes, they
And golf,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
shoot,
Yeah.
and
Farm
at
Link
the
is
Orphan.
worldwide.
Right.
They're worldwide now. And the Miss Sylacauga pageants, the pageant, Miss Teen pageant, we have a lot of that going on that Jim Armstrong and his crew work with.
Yes.
So it's a lot of things that bringing people to Sylacauga, and that's why we started working with the Beautification Council.
Yes, and you're
Which-
president of that,
Correct.
Terry, aren't you?
Correct.
So, what kind of things does the Beautification Council do, along with tourism? Kind of that works.
Well, we do a lot of things. We mainly try to promote beautifying Sylacauga with people's yards and get them interested in fixing their neighborhoods up. And we do this. We got a new award called the Block Award. And we'll take a whole block of subdivision, something like that, and get them all involved, and then we gave 3 awards last year, didn't we, Lucille?
Oh, good.
And it's real nice to get a whole neighborhood involved, and it keeps people, aware of their yards and keeping them cut and keeping them pretty, and we've already gave 2 Love and Care awards this year for yards that's really been people really loves their yards and takes care of them.
That's nice. That's nice.
And it's we enjoy it, and it's you'd be surprised at people in Sylacauga that works hard in the yard trying to get that award.
I bet. I bet. Now, does someone call you and say, "Hey, my neighbor has a beautiful yard. Would you come look at it?"
We have had people do
We
that.
have had people call. Right now, I have a gentleman that I had met in the grocery store, and he wanted me to come look at his yard.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been yet because we were doing other things, so I need to get to his yard. But if people see a yard, yes, they can call. We've had people call the chamber.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right, and the
Yeah.
chamber has contacted me about someone's yards that we have gone to see. And we have incorporated, I'm on the Beautification Council too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Good,
chairman or anything, I'm just
Right.
a member. We have incorporated the county 5 miles out.
Oh, okay.
And Greg
So-
Atkinson has worked with us to get the resident in that area, and we did 5 houses in the county last year. 5 houses in the
Wonderful.
county, and that they called us about, and they were really thrilled. So now the
Wow.
county, they are participating in the beautification.
Good.
Look up
good.
it, and but
And other things we do, we like these crepe myrtles down through town.
Yes.
We do that. And
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
we got a grant from Alabama Power to buy our crepe myrtles,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's really looking good. We got several more we fixing to add to
Good.
town, and it's going to be nice. Also involved in the care of the trees and stuff around Sylacauga. You know,
Right.
we try to stay involved in keeping them healthy and replacing trees that gets
Right.
damaged or cut down.
Right. Well, that's a full-time committee job there. I think all that is.
right. One of our biggest accomplishments that I like that we have is the fact that we recognize a Citizen of the Year.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that has done so much to promote the city of Sylacauga by volunteering work
Okay.
with grace and integrity. So I'll always look forward to that,
Good.
and we start working on that the year we give it. We start working on
Okay.
trying to find, and sometimes we have so many people that could get that award. It's just so hard to pick
Oh,
one
I
because there's
bet.
so many people in this town that
Yes.
does so much
Yes.
that people do not know about. So that's what we do.
Great.
We recognize these people. But if anyone out there has someone they want to recommend to
Okay.
us, they can do that. But
Okay.
We usually give that award away in the fall of the year when at the community garden,
Yes. Okay.
safe down there.
Yes.
And,
All right.
it's always a nice event and a good place to give that award.
Well, great. Well, we just appreciate all you do to make our city beautiful with the beautification and the tourism to draw other people in. You know, we want people coming in to eat and to shop and to spend their money and spend their time here. We want
Right,
people to know what
right.
we have here. If somebody wanted to be involved in the tourism or the beautification council, would they call the Chamber of Commerce?
yes,
The best way.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Either to be involved or a suggestion or an idea.
Anything they would like for us to look at, or suggestion that if we could work on it, because there's a lot of things they may suggest we may not be able to
Right,
do.
sure.
But it's a suggestion. That's
Yeah.
what a suggestion is.
That's
you know.
right.
So yes, if they would call the chamber, and they would get in contact with either me or Terry, because they have both our numbers,
Right.
and we can start working on it to see what we can do.
Great.
There's one more thing I'd like to add too.
We've got just a few seconds.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'd like to congratulate the city council and Mayor Hagel for the good job they doing around Sylacauga, the streets. Sylacauga's getting to look good. We really need them streets, and
We do.
I think they're doing an excellent job.
They are. Well, we thank them and we thank you so much. And thank you for joining me on Library Connection.